Welcome to this video. Here we will add a first route to our Laravel REST API. And therefore we're going to need a model, migration and a controller. So open up a new terminal and head to the project folder and run the PHP artisan make command to create a task model with a controller and a migration. Now let's fill in the migration first. So head into the database directory and open up the newly created migration file. Now for tasks, we're going to require a title, which is going to be a string value, and a isDone value, which is going to be a Boolean. And we will default this to false. Now during this course, or at least at the start of the course, I'm not gonna bother with setting up a database, so I will use SQLite. So change that in your env file, and let's run this migration using PHP artisan migrate and create the SQLite database. Next, we need to set up a action in the task controller. So we'll go there and we're just gonna add a action that returns all the tasks in our database. And this is gonna be a index method, and we will return a response. And for our API, we want to respond with JSON. So let's add there. And from the task model, we're just gonna return all the tasks. And notice that I'm using auto imports here in VS Code. So if you don't have that set up, you'll need to add this line manually, the use app models task. Next, we need a route to this controller, and therefore we're going to be in our API routes file. So go there, and this is going to be a route using the HTTP GET method, and the URI will be tasks, and second we're going to use the task controller, and notice again the auto import, and we want to hit the index method. So let's enter that there and go to the browser. Hopefully you have your dev server still running. If we now go to api.tasks, you'll see a empty response, and I'm using a browser extension here, JSON viewer, to format the response a bit more neatly. Now the routes that you create in your API routes file are going to be prefixed with API, so that's why that's included here. It would be nice to actually show some content here. So let's head back to our editor and open up the artisan Tinker shell to manually create a new task. Using the task model, and that didn't work. I think I need to run composer dump autoload. Let's try that again. Yes, now the task model is alias to the proper namespace. So for this task, let's set a title of do my homework and save the task. And now it should be present in the response that we're getting from our task route. And as you see, now it is here.